That's too hard to open, so I'm gonna smoke the other pack. You know, before I go to sleep, I always make sure all my jewelry off. You know, with earrings and shit. Do you think that God hates the devil? Now, before you answer that, remember, all the angels in heaven are perfect. Remember, all the angels in heaven are perfect, right? See, this is the lie that they tell us about God and the devil. Devil, 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 devil. Definitely is. That's what devil sounds like. Definitely ill. Definitely ill. Definitely ill. That definitely sounds like that. What if God and his, you know, in his ways, right? In his holy ways. What if God doesn't hate the devil? How we think that God hates the devil when they say that he was banished out, right? What if God really loved the devil? Like, what if God loved the devil so much that he made him a god? Like, for real. Then they said that the devil was in the Bible they say that the devil was the god, right, of this world. He's a prince, right? Like, what if we are all fallen angels, right? Like, no one ever thinks about that. Like, everybody wants to be the good guy in the story. Everybody wants to be the good guy. Everybody wants to be the good guy in the story. What if that's not how life works? And life has shown us that, you know, the good die young, right? So, what if our own devilish ways comes from us not accepting that we are a combination of both devilish and angelic. Like, they say we have free will, right? Even the angels have free will. yet the angels were perfect in heaven, right? So if the angels had free will and they were perfect in heaven, then that means that they chose to be in heaven. That means they chose. Or is it that angels didn't have free will until after the devil, right, did his thing? What if the angels in heaven were really enslaved, right? And like I said, they didn't want to be in heaven because God was a jealous God, right? There could be no other God, you know, after him. There could be no other God, right? What if Satan, what if God told Satan, right, look, man, you can do whatever you want to, just don't have no other God before me. Just remember that I started all this shit, right? You can go fuck up and be, you know, as demonic as you want to, right? In your own power, right? Because then they said that God gave the devil control, right? So if he gave the devil the control, then it's like he's basically saying like, yeah, dude, I understand that you don't want to, you know, be up here singing in my choir and shit 24/7. You want to go make some music somewhere else, right? You want to go sign to this record label type shit. You want to go sign to Earth Productions, right? And then the motherfucker, you know, basically finish his little album and shit in heaven and shit, finish doing what he gonna do. He helped God create the earth shit. Motherfuckers help create the fire, man. Motherfuckers help God create shit. Us, goddamn me, shit. So the devil was like, man, you know what? Shit, I done did everything for this. You know, I done did everything for this record label and some shit like that. You know, clearly, like I'm like the best. You know, one of your best artists is. I know that's gonna kind of hurt you for me to, you know, leave and shit and whatever like that. So I'm gonna try to sign to this, right? So God was like, shit, fuck it, it's cool, shit. I mean, just know that ain't no other God before me. Just know I'm the one who put you on this shit and everything like that. Yeah, shit, you can go ahead and, you know, shit, I'll pay you a few mil, right? A few mil, right? He take his ass, you know, he send him down to earth, you know, shit like that. And Satan liking this motherfucker, like, shit, this motherfucker hard. Shit, and he started doing his little thing, right? It's a little different than what God did, but God gave the power to him, right? Shit. Like, what if it's like that? Like, what if the only thing that's blocking us from understanding is our understanding? See, babies don't understand shit yet. Babies don't understand shit, yet they know anything is possible in a way. Like, it's like a baby don't question when you do something. Like, why the fuck you do that? The baby do exactly what you just did, right? Shit. What if it's just the devil letting his artists have a little bit more freedom, right? What if we the demons? What if we were put in a position to choose if we want to come down here or not? Like, even in the whole spiritual context, we always say, you know, shit, we chose to come down here and everything like that. So if we chose to come down here, right, then what if Jesus was just showing us that, yeah, you can get down here, but you can also get right back up there too. Like, nigga, you think that the devil ain't go back to heaven? You don't think that he tried to go back to heaven on some shit, man? Let me go back to heaven and shit, see what God doing and whatever like that shit. Let me see how the angels and shit still singing in the choir. You know, like one of those motherfuckers motherfuckers that graduated from school and shit, right? And shit, then they come back and shit, see all the little undergrad and shit like that. Like, man, yeah, I used to be up in y'all school. Like, so above, so below. What if the problems that we're having down here are literally the problems that's up there that we call heaven? What if heaven is a higher perspective? What if heaven is a higher perspective instead of a place and emotions, right? Because if we do say emotions are fallen, right? Emotions would be technically considered fallen angels, and we feel emotions. So wouldn't we technically be friends with demons since we feel them? Like, come on now. More people feel happiness than they feel me. More people feel happiness than they feel me. Most people feel hate than they feel me. Like, come on now. Like, really? What if we are both writers of this reality, of this world, and what if we're both the readers? What if we created our own destruction, and now we're figuring out how are we going to fix it? It's almost like in the military, right? They train you how to shoot a gun, all types of shit, right? Then they will train you how to break this gun down, and then they'll test you to see how fast, right, you can put it together. They time you. They give you time, right? We know the other dimensions above us don't operate on time. The third dimension, we are operating on time. So what if we are both heaven and hell? What if we are both hot and cold? What if we were both white and black? What if we were both poor and rich? What if we were both smart and stupid? What if we were both healthy and unhealthy? What if we were healthy and both unhealthy? Because think about it. Healthy, yeah, we feel good, right, in our bodies, but what if we're unhealthy because these are not our real bodies, right? What if we live a fake life? What if we were born into a fake world, right? What if we were just born into a world where we were given some fake ass bodies, right? And we was like, damn. Shit, I gotta walk around with this damn wig on all the time. Like, wouldn't it make anybody get their feelings, right? Feelings, emotions. They make a nigga feel some type of way, like, damn. You know, shit, the Most High said there should be no other God but him, right? That's what the Most High said. Just for us to get down here and start worshiping our bodies, like, this the way. Nigga, they say that in the Bible, they say that your body is the temple. Nigga, this is how we communicate to God, right? And be like, damn, God, like, shit fucked up. Like, what if everything that we've been taught is wrong? What if wrong is actually wrong? Wrong. What sounds like wrong? Wrong. 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 Think about it. Wrong. makes something wrong? Like, what makes something wrong? Wrong. Because you can take out the R. Oh. What makes something wrong is right. Just think about it. Wrong is spelled W-R-O-N-G. Wrong. W-R-O-N-G. Let me make sure I spelled that right. Let me make sure I spelled that right. How can you spell wrong? Did you spell wrong wrong, or did you spell wrong right? You spelled wrong right. So wrong is right, because without the R you would have a wrong. So wrong isn't right. You are going to have a R that you put right there, and it's going to say wrong. So if you're wrong, you're both right and wrong. If that makes sense to y'all. This is a simple what if video. I actually broke down some weed, and I'm thinking so fucking hard about shit right now. Actually, I'm not even thinking hard. I'm thinking hard as fuck. I be thinking hard as fuck about some things, but if we can think hard, then we must know what thinking soft is. Like, no one ever says, oh, you thinking soft. We always say, you thinking hard as fuck. Why don't we say you're thinking soft as fuck? You're thinking hard. Because to think hard, think about it at the simplest level. The ink. Think sounds like thick ink. And hard sounds like hard, right? But if someone says that you're thinking hard, if you are thinking hard, if you use thick ink, right? If you use thick ink, then you are technically creating a first dimensional structure, or a two-dimensional structure, because when you write on paper, you are using like this right here. This box will be one-dimensional. So thick ink, if I put more ink over that ink, and then collect a couple of lines, then this right here turns into a two-dimensional structure. And a more thicker ink that you add to this is technically going to become a what? It's going to become a hard structure. We know that that's a liquid, right? Thinking hard. It's like this table. This table is made of what makes this table hard? Trust me, don't think too hard about it, right? drink real quick. Don't think too hard about it, alright? Antioxidant infusion. Yeah. It's made of atoms. This is made of atoms. This isn't made of what we think, right? Wood. What we think. Right? It's not made out of what we think, but it is made out of what we think. That's the thing about it is, because that's how it was made. It was made out of what we thought, what we think. Like, are y'all following along with me? Alright, because right now, I'm just really just rethinking shit. I'm rethinking shit. See, you would say I'm just thinking hard because I keep on breaking down these words. No, I'm not thinking hard. I'm thinking soft. Like, I'm thinking soft. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking soft. I'm using conscious mind. See, it is the woman or the feminine energy that thinks hard, right? Because don't I need to be going hard in order to have sex with her? In order to sink into her, don't I need to be hard, right? Do I need to think hard? I don't know. Now she thinks hard. Me, I think soft. Cause y'all gotta remember, y'all, this is school this is Earth school. And the trick, right, to this matrix, right, made you be tricked. Just like motherfuckers was tricked into eating an apple, right, matrix, right? Goddamn me, this was a state of being that we was already in. We were supposed to be tricked. That was the whole fucking trick. God and devil are literally up in fucking heaven right now. They're not even in heaven right now. They standing back at the highest dimension. And they like, God damn. We did this shit? Shit, God like, yeah. I mean, shit, what you want to start over? And God, like, and the devil, like, shit, I mean, well, shit, I don't really matter to me, shit. You know, I kind of quit anyway, for real, for real. That's when God, like, man, nigga, you been lost, nigga. Nigga, you lost before you even quit, like, for real. That's exactly what God said to the devil. Like, we keep on thinking that God never tried to understand the devil. That's our problem. We think that God never tried to understand. You think that God never tried to understand? Didn't they say that God is not the author of confusion? He's not the author of confusion. Like, if God right about you, he's sure to understand you some way, shape, or fashion, right? And if God created you, and if God made the devil God, a God, and if we do consider like, damn, yeah, we might be demon spawn seeds of the devil, then the devil understands you too. That's when they say that the devil knows you more or just as much as God. Didn't they say that it's always a demon that's attached to you, or, you know, everyone has their demon, everyone has their angel? Is this starting to resonate with y'all? This is starting to make sense? Makes sense? No. This should make no sense. It should make no sense, because you should have two different types of sense, right? Sense as in how you use, you know, your taste. That's a sense, right? How you smell, how you see, right? But what if our senses are demons in their self? Because guess what? if everything was created from darkness, right? If God said, let there be light, then it was not no sense of hearing. I mean, no. The thing about it is, God heard, let there be light. Let there be light. What if the devil created light? What if the devil created light? What if the devil just taking orders from God? Let there be light. And the devil is darkness, right? How we would consider him. People scared of the dark. They don't like going in their bed because it's dark. They don't like going in the closet because it's dark. Everyone doesn't like the darkness, right? But when God said, let there be light, you started to see the differences and shit. What if the light is actually, what if the light is actually devilish, right? And what if the darkness is divine? See, think about it, it's like light, bright. Bright has a B in it. B can be represented as Baphomet, right? Light has an L in it. That could be used to describe Lucifer, right? Darkness has a D in it. That could be used to describe the divine, divinity. It could be also used to explain death, but see, that's the thing about it is, what if death is really divine, right? Like, I got tapping in with me, like, I'm probably going a little bit too fast for y'all. I might have to replay the video, like, because I once heard that they say that we think too hard. We think too fucking hard. If a person looks upset, then they're upset. Like, but see, do we know what upset is? Upset. What is upset? I'm upset. Upset. See, that person is not really down. See, when you say someone's upset, we feel like, damn, they're down, right? But they're upset. Upset. What if upset is testing you to see if you will ascend up? Because up, U-P, and then set backwards is T-E-S, P-U. Alright, so it's like, what if it's saying that it's basically something that is uplifting you? What if upset is actually uplift, up test, right? What if it is a universe giving you a trial and saying, damn, okay, look, I'm gonna give you a fucking test. I'm gonna give you a fucking test. You're right, because like you've been so goddamn happy and you've been all up in your emotions. I'm gonna give you a test. So I'm gonna make you upset, right? But really, it's just a test. Don't we say that? Or testing, whatever like that, are the trials and tribulations in our life. So to be upset is to really be uplifted. To be upset is to say, damn, okay, how can I create something new out of this energy, right? What if it is creating something new, right? I'm upset. See, when Trey said, I'm upset, 50,000 on my head is this. Respect. 50,000 on my head, I had to double check. Can't go 50-50 with no hoe. Every month, she want me to pay her bills and give her what she want. Right? Drake, he started really opening motherfuckers' eyes up to the hidden meaning of words and shit like that sometimes, especially when I saying that he was like the original person to start doing it, but if you actually heard that song and heard the song where he said, She say, do she love me? I told her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. Right? His son name is my bed. Or my bed. Right? Or something like that. But how he said it. I love my bed. Right? Once we started hearing it differently because we had knowledge. Right? We knew the ledge of which his words ended, and we knew the ledge on which his words went to the right or the left, right? My bed, right? We saw it as my bed and my bed, right? It's like he gave us a different perspective, right? This is how perspectives are even looked at, right? So this is why words, especially the English language, is full of spells, because it's a trick, just like the Matrix. That's pretty much it, man. Y'all be at peace, man. Ashe, ashe, ashe.